Hello and welcome to episode 94 of our survival let's play on No Man's Land. You'll probably be able to tell by the title we've added precision farming, and we're also going to go and spend some money as well. 134 grand, that is about to be reduced significantly. The first thing we're going to get, I think the first thing we're going to get is some sort of new tractor, or I should have done me homework on this before we came on. What have we got that's cheap here? I'm thinking about just getting one of them little sort of buggies. That's what I'm thinking about getting. I was just as I come in there, I thought, let's see if there's anything cheaper that would be more use, basically, of more use. I don't think there's going to be, is there? I mean, these are just dead slow. I saw a tractor very much like this today, which at first I thought, this has nothing to do with precision farm, by the way. Yeah, it was on the back of a wagon, and from behind I thought it was a New Holland, exactly like this. Well, it wasn't. It was very similar to this, sorry, and it wasn't. It was called something like a Pro Solace. Never heard them before until today. Right, we'll go with the original idea. So the original idea is to get one of these, and I think it's going to be this Mahindra, the Retriever. Do I go for that? I could go for that. That's 40 mile an hour. I like how it's cheaper. What's that? 60 mile an hour. 40 would be enough though. I don't mind 40. Right, let's go for this. So, did this say it's part of the pack? It is, isn't it? The computer pack. So let's get this. We want a 3-point linkage on it. And these designs, what have we got? Bull bars, no bull bars. We'll have it without. So 13,100. Let's buy that. This is like pure for this series, right? This is pure extravagance. And I believe the precision farm stuff will be in here because it used to be on 19, or some of it. There we are. Now that, from what I remember, this wasn't on console on 19. So I'm going to have to learn how we use this. I know you drive around the field with it, and it says crop sensor, you can measure the real nitrogen uptake of the crop to apply more precise fertilizer rates. Right. So we need to buy these two, don't we? So soil sampler, 17 grand. I mean, normally, if we run another series, do you know what? I can't even take that sensor down yet. It's only got one on. If we run another series, I'd rent these. 100% I'd rent them. I wouldn't be purchasing them. From what I remember, it's only about 800 to 900 pound or dollars, whatever you're on. We're on dollars because it hasn't changed over from playing on the used machinery challenge on Westbridge Hills. Yeah, it's just the value's so much better just to rent it, but it's one of the things we're not allowed to rent, so we're now down to 80 grand, but we do have this lovely little buggy, a fast little buggy, and we have our 2 bits of precision farming equipment. The one thing I was worried about putting it on this this map, just with it being no man's land and you create your own fields, I was just worried that I wouldn't recognise it. I'm gonna have to put the thingy on. I'm gonna have to put that on. Yeah, I was worried it wouldn't recognise the fields, because I know, although I don't know anything about it. Oh, by the way, I started just off camera after the last episode. I cleared that area of trees because I'd planned on starting to work in that area now, which is why that is there with the moors on. But then I remembered that we were going to put precision farming on, so you'll see something else I've been working on as well, actually. So that's all the leftover sugar beet we've got, all piled up, because I've got a new plan for sugar beet as well. Okie doke, let's get that on. Let's unfold. We'll start up here. Looks alright. Lower and take sample. There's going to be that really annoying bit, isn't there, on the bottom, where it's not going to overlap. I mean, a lot of this now, I am literally going off what we used to do on 19. So I have no doubt over the next few episodes you'll be telling us that there's certain things that I need to do. That's good. I want you to tell us, because I won't be going on sort of watching videos or anything like that. I'm literally going off what we used to do on 19, and just obviously pick up little bits just from reading reading articles, and I don't get to watch many YouTube videos anymore compared to what I did, but yeah, just little bits from when I have watched videos. So yeah, any tips, by all means, feel free to share them. What are we up to? 6. I think, wasn't it like £100 or £200 per sample? Something like that, wasn't it? Typical. I wonder if there's any point in doing the grass field. We'll have to have a look. I won't be doing it yet. I didn't expect to spend this much money as well, but I've spent up to now like 54 grand on new equipment. I certainly did not expect to be spending that much money on today's episode. Right, I just want to get this, there we go, get that end bit in. Right, send samples, yes. Have they gone? I don't think it normally takes overly long for them to come back, but it never used to anyway. There. 1,500. So is that then back now? Let's have a look at this. Environmental score of 47. I have no idea why. I need to learn about this environmental score. Right. Yield. I don't think we get yield until after we do it. So what have we got? We've got loam and silty clear. I think loam's good, isn't it? But silty clear's not, from what I remember. pH level, probably need a bit more. And nitrogen, it definitely needs some. Let's see what happens when we put some. Let's go and put some manure on it. See what it does. Right, I'm gonna get the equipment change round, and I'll be back shortly. Right, we've got the spreader. We have. Let's unfold it. Yeah, it's picking that up straight away. We've got automatic application rate on, which I'm going to keep on. Right, from what I remember from 19, and again, this is only an assumption, is you used to put manure or slurry down first, and then after seeding, you would put your man-made fertilizers down. So I presume that's still what we're doing on this one. I'm not sure whether what happens if you put manure down again after seeding. I think that would be interesting. The other thing that I know, that I've read, because I have read through the sort of help menu that comes with it, because when you first put precision farming on it, it asks you if you want to read through it, doesn't it? So there's some of them I have read through, and I did notice that you get what I'm trying to think, what's the opposite of bonuses? You get penalised for ploughing. We've got a direct drill, so with any luck that'll help us out, and we'll maybe start getting them bonuses. But I don't know. It's all guessing at the minute. Right, let's get back up here. I'm loving the fact, by the way, that we've got this map in the bottom left hand corner again. God, I missed that. Just about done. Once we are, I'll knock off, go and fill up, and then come back. Back with a full load, which I hope will do the rest of the field. I think it does, from what I remember. Feels like it's ages since I've been on here, and it isn't. It's just because I'm not recording on here every day now, which we were for quite a while, weren't we? When we finished Calmston, we were only playing this map. So yeah, now that I'm not on it every day, it feels like, well, I miss it basically. Which my daughter obviously agrees with. Especially with the starting precision farming now. It's just, yeah, I absolutely adore this map. And what's really good as well, I know we're coming nowhere close to the end because there's so many things I want to do. Even just, for example, we're not even going to get onto the sugar beet today. Not in this video anyway, it might be in this in-game day. Because I can imagine that we're not going to get through a lot of it. It's still not going to be an overly short video, but like I said, in fact, I can't even remember if I did say, because I started this video, forgot to put precision farming on, so I didn't do long. I was only on it for less than a minute, 48 seconds I think it was. But done all the introduction and just about to start to do stuff, and then I remembered that I was supposed to be putting precision farming on, so I had to go out of it, start again. So I can't remember if I did say, but we've got like absolutely tons to do, loads to do. That I knew I wouldn't get it all done in this one in-game day. Or this one video, I should say. Knew we wouldn't get it done in this video. So we might just end up having 2 videos for this one day. We'll see. I do actually want to get into June though, because that's when our planks and furniture is ready. And we're going to make some good money out of that. I say they're ready, what I mean is when they're at its highest. Right, we'll park you up in there. And let's go and get the direct drill on. Yep, we have some seed, which is good. I don't know what I want to plant though. Possibly canola. In fact, yeah. Let's go with canola. I'll have to have a look to see what benefit the what's it called? That. I can't think what it's called off the top of my head. You know what I mean? The green manure. I'll have to see what benefit that gives you on precision farming. Right, there's that seed rate at the bottom. So we on auto. I presume, and it is only a presumption, I presume that one circle means it's not using much seed, and if it went up to 3 then it would be using more. Like I said, that is only a presumption, I don't know that. There, so we've gone up the right, there, I do know that now. So it's gone up to 52 seeds now. Because it's obviously changed to the different soil type. Again, it would just be a presumption, but do those colours match up with what the colours are for the different types of soil? The daft thing is, right, yous already know this because you've probably read a lot more about it and probably been on precision farming, but I purposely don't. So when stuff comes out, I tend not to read about it, which in a sense probably harms is probably a wrong word. I could probably do videos where, there, it's gone back down to 35 now. I could probably do videos so when the new Kabuto pack comes out, I could have probably done a video on that, if you know what I mean. When Precision Farm come out, I could have done videos on that, but that's not really the type of content that I want to be doing. So I purposely stay clear because I then like to just sort of explore it myself, if you know what I mean. Which, if there's ever a season's... I'll choose my words carefully. If there's ever a season's mod that comes out that more... or relates more to FS19, then that would be the same. I'm sure you know what I mean. I love seasons in FS19. Absolutely loved it. Like I've mentioned before, once seasons come out, and I played the first map with seasons on in FS19, I never played another map without it. I wonder what this is doing for our environmental score. I mean, I have nothing to sort of judge it on at the minute, so I wouldn't know if it was good or bad, really. Right, what I think we'll do is, let's get a time some. We'll get this finished, and then we'll see where we're at. almost done. It took hardly any seat, to be honest. I'm quite interested to start going through the menus after this, just to see how this has affected, well, everything. Environmental score, where we're at with the nitrogen, where we're at with the pH level, just see what's changed. I just thought with this one, with this episode where we've changed over, I just thought we'd concentrate on this one field and then have it as a bit of a sort of test field so I know where we're at. I'm also interested to see the fields that we've already got planted. This was me big concern, you know. I think those fields that we've already got planted that were all fully fertilised, I think now we'll suffer with them because we won't have the field info and they're probably not up to the scratch that they need to be for precision farming. So I don't think we'll get the yield that we would have got had we not changed over. But I had to do it at some point, and I mean, I don't think some of them fields are going to be ready for a while. Certainly not the big canola field. I mean, let's just have a look. So that one is due next month, but I mean, these three aren't going to be. Right, let's go and have a look over. It's not going to tell us anything in there because there's no data found. We haven't done the reading yet, although it's picking up. Ah, that's because there was some data on that one, wasn't it? Right. So pH level is bad. I wonder if we can do that now or not. Nitrogen is bad as well. Expected yield 75%. That's not good. I wonder if that's because it needs. I wonder if this changes when it needs. Let's go and get the roller. And see if this changes. We can use the roller on. Oh, I wonder if we can use the roller on the Karuta. Because it doesn't take much horsepower. Let's have a look. We'll get that dropped off. This is just going to fly up in the air, do we think? That seems alright at the minute. It's not lifting it like. Let's see if this works. It's gonna. Well, I don't mind that at all. I'm not sure if, because I know when I've been reading through, it talks about fuel usage for, well, loads of different aspects of it. I wonder if, because this will use less fuel, or say if you use, I don't know, like a small tractor compared to if we were using a large tractor to do this, I wonder if then that impacts the score, so you get a better score for using a lower horsepower tractor. Or am I overthinking that? I don't know. Right, I am going to quickly get this done, and I'll come back on. I'm not going to time lapse it, we'll jump. Final little bit, and that will be our rolling done. It's handled it quite well, to be honest. In fact, it's handled it really well. If you go on quickly, it's a bit heavy. You can feel like when you try to turn, it might sort of not spin it round, but pull the back end round a little bit further than you would normally get. But yeah, that works really well. I don't know if I'll use it all the time. The only thing I was conscious about, which is what I was saying, is the field efficiency and about the fuel usage. Just after reading that, it might not even be a thing. Like I might have read what I've read on the info screen and sort of be overthinking it. But I don't know. Right, I was going to say at one point this was saying it was good. So we 76% at the minute. I don't even know how we get it better. So environmental score of 48. Why are we only at 48? We've got soil samples, seeds. What else are we paying? Vehicle maintenance. I'm going to keep doing that, Anna. I didn't want to reset that either. Oh my word. Right. I wonder what happens if we put more... If we put more fertilizer down now. As a test, let's do that. We have a manure, and let's see what happens. Means changing it. Are we going to need another one after? But I mean that's looking better straight away, isn't it? Or is, regarding the nitrogen, I don't know what the field's going to look like after. I think, is the checker flag, is that where you need to be? From what I remember. Right. Let's what I'm going to do, because we're not going to do the full field with just this anyway, we'll have to go and fill up. I will go and get filled up. We'll come back. We'll finish the field off. And then, again, we'll see where we're at. See what else needs doing. And we're just about there on here as well. I'm hoping I'm doing this right. Like I said, I'm just going off what what's been read on the info screens, and then there we go. And then like little bits that I've picked up. So with any luck, right, pH level's still bad, it says. We can sort that out for different fields now. Nitrogen, perfect. Expected yield still 83%. I don't know why. Right, there's one way you can get you there. This is what I was after. That's gone down to 43. Can you find out why? What does all them... I don't know how to... There's something there, but I don't know how to see it. Right. So that field's done. It only says an expected yield of 83%. I'll have to find out somehow how we're going to increase that. We'll weed it next month. It's mechanical weeders. I know you don't get sort of peak efficiency out of mechanical weeders, but there's spot sprayers, isn't there? Is that in here? Is it in any of these? Might not be. I would have. Not sure. I'd have to have a look. I'd have to find out. I'm sure there was. I'm sure there was some spots spraying. I wonder if it's just it automatically comes on to each bit of equipment. Oh, precision farming there, that one. I mean, that's expensive, and to be fair, we don't want to be using liquid fertilizer either, unless it changes to the point where it's more economical to do it. Then maybe we will. Right, I think I've recorded this over two sort of. Well, I started really late last night when I got in from work, and then I finished on the morning, or this morning, sorry. So I think the video is going to have a decent amount of length to it already. We've done half the day. I'm going to, for the rest of the day, what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to carry out the soil samples for the fields and then go from there. So we're not having to do that again on film, because obviously it's quite slow, and with your fields that we've got, probably quite tedious as well. So we'll do that. I might have a read up a little bit more about things like environmental score, but please, once you've seen this, by all means let us know what the crack is with it, any tips, anything like that, because at the minute I am literally going off what we've done previously. So we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.